Alright, now we're going to make something that interacts with itself a little bit more than what we did in the previous units. So let's take this for an example. If we had an object that, let's see, starts out to be a ball, and then a cylinder, and this peg fits inside the ball. Okay. And let's say the ball was to pivot inside something else. Okay, well that would be a ball socket. Let's think of another one. Let's go to maybe a cylinder being tipped up on the side. And then this fits in here. What happens? Well, the ball cylinder, or the ball and socket, becomes a hinge in that case. So for this one, it could rotate around at an angle, where this one only has one angle of change. This has many angles of change. So these two right here are the purest form of, like a movement between two forms, if you think about it. Okay. So once you understand that, there's either ball and socket joints or a hinge joint, you're good to go. I mean, your whole body is based on a ball and socket or a hinge joint. Right? And to argue it even further, like really it's all ball and socket, and your muscles kind of limit your movement into the other axes. So some mechanics are involved with, bones construing over different forms to make that so it's physically impossible to take your knee and bend it to the left and right side. There's no doubt about it. But there are some flexibility points there. They're just not good for you. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to make something that interacts with itself for fun. And let's start out with this one. I think it's a little easier to wrap your head around. We'll look at it very mechanically at first, and then we'll start getting into more of an organic look to it. So let's start out from the very beginning here. In the next video, we'll start this process. Right now, this video is just about the root of interactivity between forms, I would say. And then we'll go on.